Welcome to part 11 of the Spongebob Creature from the Krusty Krab Let's Play. I swear with each part I'm starting to lose it. But anyway, we are now entering Plankton's second segment. And, well, let's just say that this is where the whole double-edged sword comes into play. Because the first section, it's awesome. I mean, you're controlling giant plankton, and right? Well, turning is a bit, it really shows that turning is going to be a little finicky, like stiff. Anyway, and it's also going to show an annoyance with the eye laser. I don't think I mentioned this is back in part 10, but when you use the, I said that you have to wait until the meter has to refill. This is where it becomes an annoyance. It's because there's a part coming up where we have to activate two generators with the eye laser. We can't get them both in a single whole laser. No, we gotta do this individually. It's this section right here. It's one of the reasons why I really don't use the eye laser all that often. Cause the reason why it's annoying. And okay, you have to let the beam stay on the generator for a bit in order to turn it on. And right? It can't be just as long as it's touched it activates. No, you gotta keep it on that generator. But then it's just another annoying thing is that it takes a little bit for the eye laser to recharge. So it's pretty annoying, I know. But now we are coming up to a really annoying section, and as when I originally played this, I died so many times at this section right here. This is where this level starts to get hard, stupidly hard. So we now have these turrets. Ugh. For one thing, they don't fire fast, but jeez, do they take a lot of hits. But even though they don't really fire that fast, as sometimes I often get blindsided. Now for the most part, it's really my fault because I don't really have the camera turned around. But at the same time, it's like, why? I can't really say it. Like, yeah. I'm trying to say something, but I can't really say it. And my strategy with those turrets is to like circle around them. It should be an effective way to avoid the missiles that are coming at you. Now we have the sign pulling minigame. Yeah, rocket. This is the last time we actually ever come across those signs. Alright, so you're coming up. We're almost done with this level. Oh, I didn't even touch it. That's an annoying thing about these generators. You can be like 10 feet away and you'll still take damage. At least on the generator, or at least on the generator part, and not the electricity. Thankfully, you don't get hurt, but still, it's rather annoying. And then we have a drawbridge, which is My God, it takes so many hits. I mean, oh, at least a certain other game later in the future that doesn't take this concept and turn it into a boss fight. And Resident Evil, I'm looking right at you. You have to. Alright, so now we have to activate 3 generators instead of 2. Oh, how different. And this is a totally different level. Oh, I swear. Yeah, you really gotta be careful with your eye laser. Because you can easily miss the generators. You can't really trick shot anything. Or at least trick shoot anything. Whew. Yeah. I am running out of commentary, guys. There's really nothing to say. Other than, I don't want to question logic, because, for one, it's a video game, and 2, it's taking place in a dream state anyway. Whew. Oh, look, the Krabby Patty UFO, if you can see it. Yeah, that's right, destroy everything. Oh, well, we're coming up to something new, but yeah, it's right now, actually. And I just had to grab the megaphone. Again, the megaphones pretty much give you your limited roaring ability. So, if you ever see a megaphone, be sure to pick it up. Now we have turrets again, but unlike the other turrets, we only have to destroy the one that's highlighted. Inconsistent game design choice is developers. There's basically, it'll have a highlight showing in what turret for you to destroy. Now you're probably you know what? I'm probably thinking, what's stopping me from destroying the other turrets? I get it that they're closed, but even then Plankton's 50 feet. He can't stomp up the turret hole closed? Well then again, one of them are only one turret is out at a time, so I really don't have to worry about how I was like a bullet hell, like situation where multiple projectiles are coming at you. I'm actually glad that the second segment is actually rather shorter than the first segment. But that is it for Plankton, and now we are heading on to SpongeBob's final stage. Well, it's not platforming this time. Because since we're in a plane. Yeah, it's pretty much the it's on rail shooting again. There's really nothing too special. Although this one is rather harder. But we are now at It Came from Bikini Bottom. Alright, so now we have... We're pretty much at the climax of the story, guys. Where Plankton... Where all their dreams pretty much connect. And the final conflict is between... SpongeBob and Pat. Yeah, SpongeBob and Patrick have to fight each other. No, that was a horrible joke. What I meant was SpongeBob and Plankton. Blech. Okay, so we're now once again on rail shooting, and this is definitely harder than the first one. And that makes sense because Patrick's on rail shooting stage was pretty much tutorial. Oh, but when it came to the sleepy seats in that level, oh, I didn't mind it. And you know what? Going through the level regularly, I like going through the level regularly. But when it came to getting the sleepy seats, I hated this level so freaking much. I can never really get down on where the actual seeds are. Or like I'm gonna miss the first one. I'm gonna miss the first sleepy seed. I can't really get it, you know? It's really hard to the plane moves fast but not fast enough, so if the sleepy seed is on one side of the screen and you're on the other, you're probably not going to make it unless you have really fast reflexes. And to make matters worse, there's a lot more things to avoid this time around. Like falling buildings, jellyfish galore, or the giant plankton and his eye laser. Although, where did this canal come from? And oh yeah, and you also have to avoid the clothing lines. Okay, even though the propeller can just cut through just fine. Oh wait, it's coming up. It's coming up. I know it's coming up at least. All right. Let's see if it's coming up. And no, not yet. Not yet. There we go. Oh, yeah. Sleepy seed placement like that, I hate. But again, going through the level, I do like the level. Just not. The only thing I really hate about it is collecting the sleepy seeds. It's really hard. It's kind of hard to remember where there are. And really, and even if you do know, it's still hard to get it without getting hit. Oh yeah, this is probably one of the more better levels. Well, I actually do think this section is rather fun because, well, you get to like do corkscrews like this one. Yeah, I love that moment right there. Oh yeah, by the way, this line is that Plankton saying right now, yep, that was ripped right out of the movie game. And the only difference is that, well, the voice actor's doing a different way, doing it in a different, well, saying. Now, as far as this level goes, well, my only real complaint is that the sewers are pretty much well, they're not narrow, but you can actually get hurt from hitting the walls. Well, better than getting sent back, at least. That was so cliche with the mirror, guys. They were supposed to say a line, and right there, it's like, I think it goes like I told them that this would be a bad idea, but did they listen? Again, when it comes to the humor, I actually think it's pretty solid in this game. Yeah. So much. This is rather. Yeah, right there. We have these things to avoid, but at the same time, you don't want to go too far, otherwise you'll hit the walls. Well, sound like fun? Well, then again, it does sound like fun, but yeah, totally not clustered at all. Well, at least they signal on where you should go. Oh, but the reason why I hit that one right there is because I really didn't have enough time to actually avoid it. Then again, I really haven't played this game in a while. Oh, and now for some reason we have to avoid his forearms. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Hey, how many arms? Well, yeah, SpongeBob took the words right out of my mouth. Every time I play this level, I'm like, how many arms does he have now? And then SpongeBob always questions that. I actually kind of like stuff like that. Hey, you know, where it pretty much knows what you're thinking. But that is it for, let me check. I'm checking the video length right now. Okay, so we're almost done here. We just have the sleepy seed to get. Okay, guys, so that is pretty much it for part 11. And in the next part, we're going to be going on to more of SpongeBob's third level, or third chapter, I should say. And hopefully we can put this story to a close. So with that being said, I am GameMan5804. You guys have a great day. Take care.